So the fight between Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson got announced today, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not too excited for it. Mostly because I don't believe Teofimo's gonna win, and I don't believe he's not gonna win because he's not good enough. Teofimo is definitely good enough to win on his own. However, I don't believe he's allowed to win. If that makes any sense. If you get what I'm getting at, I don't believe Teofimo is allowed to win. If we look at Shakur Stevenson, let's look at the Williams Zepeda fight. What was the narrative? That Shakur made a masterclass on Zepeda. Now, I don't remember the scorecards, but it was ridiculous. They gave Shakur Stevenson like every single round, I believe. To this day, I believe that fight was a draw. I don't care what anyone thinks. But again, Shakur Stevenson is part of the protection program. He is protected by the mainstream media. If you criticize Shakur Stevenson, you automatically do not know anything about boxing. You're pretty much pushed aside, and if you basically gotta push the narrative that Shakur Stevenson is one of the best boxers in today, and one of the best boxers today. You gotta put him top 5 pound for pound. You gotta say his defense is amazing, that no one can penetrate his defense. You gotta say that he is a pure, quote unquote, pure boxer. All this type of stuff. If you don't say it, or if you criticize anything about Shakur, then again, you don't know anything about boxing. That's just how it is. And again, Shakur is protected in that sense, but he's also protected in the ring. I don't have to say much. Just look into the people that are investing into Shakur. Jay Prince. Uh, why is he in boxing? Why is he managing fighters? You got a guy, Jay Prince, who, just read up on the stories that Jay Prince has done, and he's a guy that's managing Shakur Stevenson. In my opinion, like Shakur Stevenson, how many of his fights are legit? You know, I don't believe a lot of his fights are real. Um, I don't, I don't know if any of these guys are even coming to win. There was a podcast which Teofimo was part of was part that did. Sorry, but he was on it, and he said something that he would never fight Shakur because he doesn't want to ruin Jay Prince's investments. He doesn't want to play with Jay Prince's money. So why is he fighting Shakur now? What has changed? Is it the money? Sure. Let's believe Teofimo's getting lots of money for sure, but also not too long ago, Turkey said that he was never gonna be with, or well, let Teo be on Green/Saudi cards again. So we'll change with that too. That's very interesting. It feels like this fight isn't gonna be legit to me. Even if Teofimo does try, why would they give it to Teofimo? Like Teofimo versus Jermaine Ortiz. It's a fight. People believe Jermaine Ortiz won. Teofimo couldn't cut off the ring or whatever. I haven't seen that fight I haven't seen it in a while because it was boring, and I'm not gonna rewatch that fight. So it is what it is. But like, if Teofimo was the B side, they would have given that to Jermaine Ortiz. Now, take off Jermaine Ortiz and replace it with Shakur Stevenson. They're gonna give that fight to Shakur. They're not giving that to Teo. So if that happens with here against Shakur on January 31st, I think January 31st. If that plays out like the Jermaine Ortiz fight, then guess what? Shakur's gonna win, and people are gonna call it a masterclass. Shakur dominated Teofimo. You're gonna get him every single round and all that type of stuff. And Shakur's gonna continue being praised and protected by the mainstream media, by the people all around him. It's gotten to the point where I'm pretty much tired of Shakur. I don't think it's worth talking about is this fights. I'm saying that as right now I'm talking about this fight. I'm only saying this because letting it be known that I think Shakur's gonna win. Just putting this out there into the world, just so people can don't have to go back to me and be like, oh, but you picked Teal to win. No, I'm saying it right now. I think Shakur's gonna win, and it's gonna be another boring Shakur fight, probably another fight where Shakur's gonna show his flaws, show his holes, but people are gonna pretend they don't exist because Shakur is the best boxer in the world. That's just how it is, pretty much. And yeah, I think Teal's sold out for the money. That's all what Teal seems to be wants to be doing. He wants what $10 million or whatever, and so here he is selling out, um, selling out for Shakur. So there you go. Not a fight. I'm like, even if this fight was real, why would this fight even be that good? Both are counter punchers. Teal these days doesn't really commit to a punch, and he's not. His feet isn't that good nowadays. Shakur can't fight coming forward. You know, like both these guys are limited as hell. Both these guys are limited. Maybe it'll be a decent watch, but I won't be too excited for it. Um, there you go, man.